Alright, getting set up here. Welcome to the stream. To the wonderful world of Viva Pinata. Man, Viva Pinata. Let me tell you as we get in here a little story about Viva Pinata. So, Xbox 360, I don't remember exactly when it launched, but I got it, I don't know, maybe 2-3 years after it came out. I want to say, I feel like it was the fall that Halo 3 came out. That's when I got Viva Pinata. Or, excuse me, that's when I got my 360. And then, when Viva Pinata came out, I probably waited a little while before I got it. My brother was actually way more into it than I was. He was really excited about it for some reason, and I'd never played a game quite like this before, where it's like a simulator type thing. So it wasn't what I was expecting at all. So he's telling us all about Viva Pinata. I'm gonna turn up my audio here.
This land are all determined by you. From the minute you dig your first hole and plant your first seeds, you're well on your way to attracting your first.
It's a lot prettier than I make my garden, I'll say that.
They like what they see. These pinatas may even move in. You'll also be able to
my version of the farms is always a lot rougher. And it's all about economy. It's all about economy for me.
It's never all daisies and apple trees.
And experience gains. Alright. We know about we can figure it out as we go. So this is cool. I mean, it's an introduction to the world. He's kind of explaining to you how the game works. I guess because when this game came out, there weren't a whole lot of games like this. At least not that I knew of. So I think Rare actually did a pretty awesome job creating this game and creating the kind of the story behind it. So now we're gonna meet this lady, Leafos.
Hello. I was hoping someone would come and help me tidy up this mess. You must be the new owner. I'm Leafos, and I'm here to help you.
Oh, sweet. What do you got for me, Leafos? The journal.
I'm giving you the journal. When you finish talking to me, press X to open the menu, and then I'll tell you what to try next.
Alright, menu.
Welcome
Journal.
to the menu. Close this alert with A, and then you can move the left stick, and the leaf in the middle will point to the different things that you can do. Point the leaf at the journal, then select it with A.
Okay, journal it is.
This is the journal. It stores all the information that you discover when you are playing the game. The journal is split up into different parts to make it easier to find what you need. It works just like the menu. There's not much to see yet, so have a quick look and let's get back to the garden.
Okay. We'll have a quick look and then we'll get back to the garden. Okay, so we got an encyclopedia, which is probably not going to be really going to have anything in it right now. Garden area and player awards. So we're just going to go back to the garden.
There's your first alert. Whenever something important is happening, this is how you'll be told.
Alright, Leafos.
When you are ready, press down on the D-pad to select the alert. Alerts will wait down here for you to look at them. If something is very important, the alert will open automatically. If you have more than one alert, you can choose which one to open by moving the cursor over alerts with the left stick. When you finish with the alert bar, press up on the D-pad to put the cursor back into the garden.
You got it.
For another present. It's something you can't manage without.
A shovel! Or the remains of a shovel. That looks like a pretty crappy shovel, but that's okay.
Grab your shovel from the menu and turn this mess into your dream garden. Put the cursor on me and press A for help.
Alright, sweet. So now you can pull out your shovel. And now we get to pat down the ground.
can do.
From here on in, I'm gonna kind of skip the tutorials, just show you guys how to play. I know how to play the game. So what you're gonna do now is just, I mean, you make it your own, right? What I like to do is kind of get a perimeter going, and as we do that, you'll see, look, here's our first cute little worm. He's attracted by the soil that we've created. So that's kind of the composition of this game. You make your garden attractive to different types of pinatas.
The world
And she tells us.
because you have uncovered some good soil.
So that's all that it took to get that worm, right? Some good soil. So we're gonna keep uncovering good soil here. And here's some money. You need chocolate coins to buy stuff in the game. You'll get chocolate coins in various different ways. It's gonna give us some coins here just for breaking up all this old stuff in the garden. So we're gonna grab that coin. It's a big piece. What is this? I don't know what that is supposed to be. It looks, no, it looks weird. Looks almost like a stove or something. We're gonna grab these coins here. See my coin counter up there? So yeah, for me, this game, starting out, you know, it's just like, oh, how do you attract these pinatas? But eventually, it almost became like a science for me. It's like you get pinatas of a certain type. You can earn experience by getting those pinatas, and also you can, you know, romance, create new pinatas, experiment. And so I've always kind of just kept my garden pretty wild looking. You saw in the intro there was like this really nice looking garden with like cobblestone path and all this other stuff. I don't do that. I never really, that's not something that looks aesthetically, like something that's aesthetically pleasing to me. It's not really something I want to go for. So I'm going to stop for just a second so you guys can see. This is the worm. He's now visited our garden, which is what this is. So you can hover over the worm here and it'll actually tell us he, in order to become a resident, he needs enough soil, which we already have enough soil because we've uncovered. So now, Leafos is going to give us a grass seed packet.
It never runs out of seeds. Press A to close this alert, then press X for the menu. Choose your new grass seed packet from there.
So now I got my grass packet. So I am gonna put some grass down because that'll attract other pinatas. But first, I want to keep clearing this out. Can I clear out all this dead soil? Plus everything I break, I'm gonna get coins for. I really like the animation design for this game. It's very aesthetically pleasing, and I feel like it could have so easily gone wrong with the kind of like soft shading that they did, but it just worked perfectly for this game, for the pinatas especially. I feel like it just, the textures are very gratifying textures. They're not like, they don't look too soft, but they also are soft enough to look very friendly. So I really like that about this game, that it's got that kind of softness to it, and I mean, if I wasn't talking, you could hear the background noise, I'm sure. It's just a very relaxing game. It can be. It can also be a hectic game once you get a lot of pinatas in your garden. What I like to do when I play is I like to focus on like 1 or 2 pinata types and kind of suck all of the experience and stuff I can out of them, and then kind of move on to nurturing and looking after new pinata types. And so obviously the worm's the first one you're going to get from the soil. So I'm almost done uncovering this, and then we're going to start putting some grass down, and that should get this pinata interested to be here. So look, you can see they actually have 2 worms in here now. And you can go to your grass packet just by pressing right, but I think the first time they make you do this. So now she's explaining.
Press A to go back to the game and look at the buttons in the top right of the screen. They'll tell you what to do with the packet. If you'd like to know more, press Y now.
Okay, so now we're just going to start pouring. We're going to lay some grass down. And as soon as I start laying some grass down, we get our first resident of the garden. And I really liked this idea that they come in black and white, and then as soon as they become a part of your garden, you know, they become colored. They become more interesting because now they're a part of your garden. I really like that idea. So now we've got another guy because of the grass. I have some grass so that we've got a snake now. And yeah, she's just talking about the color change. And you can name your pinatas. I don't tend to do that. It helps me keep track of them a little better. If I don't name them and I just have numbers for the pinatas, it actually makes it easier for me. So I'm not going to name probably really any of the pinatas. It just makes it easier for me to keep track of them. Of like which one I've done things with, which ones I haven't. So I'm just going to fill, I'm not going to fill all of the area with grass. I want to fill most of it with grass though. So let's get that going, and because I like to have like some dirt space that I just use for planting and experimenting in, and so that's why I'm leaving that area just dirt. Plus, once we get leveled up a little farther and we get some things going, we'll actually get more we'll get more space in our garden. That's why you can kind of see the outer edges still have like hard soil and old stuff in them. You can kind of see that our garden's going to go all the way to the edge of the area where the grass turns green, or where you can see some of the background stuff in. That's where it's going to actually spread all the way out to. But yeah, we're just going to throw some grass down. Almost done with the grass for right now. And done. So that's all the grass I want right now. So now, we're kind of in a weird spot because I'm waiting for this worm to become a part of the garden, and I'm just kind of waiting. I'm in a wait period because I'm so early in the game. There's not a whole lot I can do, but we can check out the worm. So she's just telling us that we can get information from looking at the worm. We just press Y there, and you see his romance requirements. So that's the next step, really, is you're going to romance these worms, and we have to have a worm house in the garden. But we don't have the ability to build a worm house yet. But now, because we've got a couple worms in our garden, now we were introduced to the sparrow mint. Very, probably one of the cuter pinatas in my opinion. I really like the sparrow mint.
Congratulations!
I've attracted a sparrow mint, and he's attracted there because of the worms. So I like the way this game kind of builds on itself with pinatas. It's like one pinata attracts another, and just like I said, the aesthetics of this game are so pleasing. Like, look at this grass. Like, they made the grass in such a way that it looks like there's actually leaves in the grass. And here's Willie. He builds houses, so that's the next person we want to talk to. He's the builder, so now we're going to build. He's going to actually give us a free worm house. So I'm going to build a worm house. I'm going to build it over here in the grass, probably in this corner right here. And you can rotate it so you can tell it where you want the entrance to be. I want the entrance to face this way, so I'm going to drop that right here. You just rotate with X. So Willie the Builder is going to be coming on his way to build a house, and you're gonna start as we go. More people from the village are going to become available for us to talk to and to use, and so once that starts happening, we'll actually be able to do a lot of things a lot faster. And here we have a serpent, so we're going to check him out. He has to eat a mouse mallow. We haven't even seen a mouse yet, so we can't get him in the garden yet. But once we do, and we get a mouse mallow in the garden, then we could potentially have him in the garden. And the snakes are like, they're crazy. They do so many different things. You can do so many different things in this game with snakes. So that'll be exciting. He's checking out that worm. So that's something you have to be aware of. It says he has to, eat a mouse mallow. I mean, like in the animal kingdom, a lot of these creatures have to eat other creatures to become members. And so here's a sparrowman. He just popped in. He only becomes a member after 2 worms romance. So we've got to build this house, and it has a little timer on here. And once we have the house built, the worms can romance, and then we'll actually get a sparrowman to hang out in our garden. So I'm going to pull out my shovel, because once he's done with the building, we can actually just unveil the building with our shovel here. Alright, he's got his seal of approval. Let's reveal it. And there it is. Once the dust clears, our very own worm house.
Now that you've provided
So now this is the romance thing. So basically, cool thing about this is once you have pinatas in your garden,
round is select.
you just select the other one that has a heart over it. As long as their romance requirements are met, they'll have a heart. And then you start the romancing process. Worms are the easiest to romance, obviously, because all you have to do is have grass and a house for them, and you can romance them.
Welcome to the romancing.
And it's just explaining the minigame. Basically, what you want to do is you want to get to the other worm before the timer runs out. The easiest way to do that is to just go straight there. But if you want to get extra coins, which early game, I really suggest you do this, because this minigame is not that hard, and you get a good amount of coins, and you got 60 seconds, so you've got time to go and get these coins. It's very important to establish a good amount of coins early on in the game, otherwise you're going to have problems. So now they're going to go romance, and once they do, this little guy will probably join our lovely little garden that we're building here. I wish that one was going faster, but that's okay. And here they go, slowly but surely. Right. So the very first time you have them romance, you'll get to watch this little dance that they do. It's usually like a cute little ceremony, indicating that they're romancing. This is a kids game after all, so they don't want to make anything too grotesque or graphic. So I thought this was a cool idea. They just do a little dance. Oh, Storkos is here. Yeah, so since we've had our first romance, we have Storkos, who you don't actually ever, you don't really talk to her all that much, besides her introduction, because all she does is bring the eggs. After pinatas have done the romance dance, a new baby pinata is brought to the garden, safely packed in a patterned egg. So basically, she's going to bring the egg. So once she drops the egg off, we can actually go ahead and romance them again. And really, I mean, I'm not trying to be crude here, but we wanna start building something here. A garden with a thriving economy and pinata population. So we want to try to romance worms and other critters that come into the garden as much as possible. And see, look, now we've got our first experiment because he's so excited that the worms have decided to romance. So now we've got our very first experiment. He's so cute. Alright, so now we look at the experiment. He actually has to eat a worm in order to have his romance requirements met. So, cool thing is you can just take the egg out and drop it off anywhere in the garden. And when we could set these things right back to romancing. And I believe, basically to get the full experience out of romancing pinatas, I think in order to become a master romancer, you have to mate them. I don't know. I think it's different depending on which pinata it is. I want to say with worms, you have to make like maybe 8 romance or something like that to become a master romancer. But it's also a good way to get coins early in game. So, and we're about to come to a point in the game once we unlock one of the next village people that's gonna kind of make more clear what we're talking about when we're trying to grow an economy for our garden here. So here's a little egg, and so how long the egg takes to hatch is kind of indicative of what kind of egg it is. So for a worm, it being like the smallest creature that exists in the garden, they hatch pretty quick. And you get a little baby pinata, and eventually it'll cocoon. And then once it's done cocooning and it breaks out of the cocoon, it'll become a full-grown pinata. So, all right. So we've got our 2 worms. They're back, having romanced. We'll get another egg dropped off, and as soon as that's dropped off, we can romance again. And while we're doing that, let's just get prepared. Oh, we can't go to the village yet. I was about to say, let's get prepared and build a experiment house, but it doesn't look like we can go and do that just yet. So here's another egg. I'm going to lay that to the side. And repeat the romance.
A baby pinata.
So that was telling us that we got a cocoon.
You got 2 sparrows.
So the nice thing is, usually unless they're gonna get in a fight, unless they're pinatas that like don't like each other, we're not gonna see a spearmint just automatically eat a worm. We actually have to direct the pinata to do that if it's a romance requirement. Now, if it's a wild one, like the serpent one, where it says in order for it to become a resident, it has to eat a mouse, that actually we do have to be careful of if we don't want our mouse to be eaten, because literally the serpent will just waltz into the garden and try to eat our mouse if we're not careful. So. Alright.
Now that you've yes.
Oh good, I'm gonna get a seed. So now I get a seed choice. I don't think I chose because I think I just clicked on it, so I'm not sure what this seed's gonna be. Alright, let's just drop it. Looks like it's a carrot.
The next time you put the cursor over a plant, you'll notice...
Yeah, water meter. And now we're gonna get our watering can so that we can water our flower, obviously. Watering can.
Then, the button's in the top right of the
Yep, I got it. So this is a slow pour, and then it'll tell you if it's overwatered. And then we have a longer pour that we can do. So you just want to check on your plants every now and again, because your plants are going to start growing and then they could get out of control, or they're going to get dried out. Much later in the game, we'll have like a better watering can where you only have to water it like one time, which is great. I think that's like the last watering can you get. It's like you can just literally click A, water it one time, and then it's watered forever, which is fantastic. Alright, another egg. And let's go ahead and do another romance. And it looks like our carrot's about ready to grow too. Just flew out of that. Flew out of that dirt. So I'm taking a very clinical approach to Viva Pinata. It's actually a much more relaxing game if you just kind of experience it. But I like to experience and maximize my potential for doing well in the game, which is why I'm kind of doing this romance stuff over and over and over. Alright, got that.
Most of the basics there. So see what you
I suggest you try to romance enough worms to earn your first master romancer. Hey, she's telling me to do it. That's what I'm trying to do. And here's a bunny comb. Oh, look at that cute bunny comb. So bunny comb obviously has been attracted by our carrot. So we're gonna have him come in the garden and eat our carrot.
Did you see that bunny comb?
You must be able to smell the carrot in my garden. Oh, it's so cute. That bunny comb. Alright, egg hatched. And see the bunny comb in the background there? He's walking around. He's almost here. He's gonna hang out. Oh, there's a moth drop. I actually don't have what I need to attract the moth drop yet, but he's cute.
Well done.
When the sun goes down, that's when the moth drop comes out. Oh, look, this one's already cocooning. Here comes my egg. Okay, we're gonna try to stop these guys from going in the house too quick. I want to try to romance them again. There we go. And I didn't talk about this before. You can notice on the left side up there where I've got the 2 worm heads, You see the little bomb things. Obviously, you don't want to touch those. They look very evil. That's how many lives I have, basically. So if I were to touch one of those, it would take away one of those worm faces. And then if I ran, then the romance would actually fail. So we don't want that to happen. Alright. There we go. Another romance beginning. And another egg hatched.
Here is your clock. From now.
Oh, sweet, a clock. And that's actually probably when my my actual XP and stuff is going to start calculating here pretty soon, I would imagine. What I'm going to do now, just so I have it up, is just pull up the Viva Pinata wiki on my computer here, just for reference. It's a good way to kind of feel your way around stuff here. Variants. Okay, got that. Good. Alright, put this egg over here. And romance again. It's not so easy when the romance requirement's a little more complicated. You can't, like, romance most creatures over and over like we're doing with the worm. The reason the worm is easy, the only requirement it has is grass and a house. So we constantly are filling that requirement. Later, you can buy a certain candy to actually feed your pinatas after you've gotten their romance requirements done the first time. Then you can use that instead as a substitute. But the first time, you do have to meet the requirements. Here we go. Going back in. Cocoon hatched. And egg hatched. Alright, I am a master romancer. Sweet. So it also said we have a moth drop visitor, which I don't know where it's at. Oh, there it is. Moth drop, I think in order for it to become a resident, I have to have a torch in my garden, which I don't have yet because I actually have to buy it. Yeah, you have to have a light in the garden. So I don't have that yet, so I can't do that just yet. But now that I've romanced these worms enough, I'm actually going to start building towards the Sparrowman's romance requirements because I've gotten the Master Romancer for the worms. So unfortunately, we are going to have to say goodbye to a couple of these guys. I kind of feel bad about that, but that's okay. It's a part of the cycle of life. So what I usually like to do, just for my own reference, is I like to keep my first 2 worms, if possible. So I'm going to have it go after worm 4. So it's just like when you romance, you just literally click on one and then you click on the other. And so I'm going to do that with both of these worms. And that way we can basically have both of their romance requirements fulfilled except for the house. We'll still have to build a house. And so, you know, just like with a real pinata, candy comes out, and the pinatas eat the candy. It's a little strange, you know. It seems kind of cannibalistic, but at the same time, you know, it is what it is. So we've got a bunny, and he has to eat 3 carrots, and I don't have any more carrots right now. I only have that 1 because I don't have access to buying seeds just yet. Or there's also a guy coming up who will give us seeds, but since I don't have access to that yet, then my only option really is to wait. So. Here's my experience. So now I actually start earning experience. I should get a lot because I've been romancing and I'm a master romancer for the worms and all that good stuff. So I should get a lot of experience. I leveled up. I filled the petals around the clock. All right. And I think it's going to keep going. Okay. So I'm level 2. That's what all my romancing and stuff got me. So there's worm 8. And if you want, like, you can get more worms going just to kind of build back up your supply of worms. Like I just had them eat 2. Hey, here's Cetos. That's exactly who I was waiting for. So this funny looking guy, he's obsessed with gathering seeds. You should try talking to him. Every time you talk to him, usually about 3 times a visit, he'll actually give you a seed. And that's how you get new seeds in the game. I don't know if it's based on your level. I would assume that it is, but it's basically like some kind of random seed generator, I assume based on level and just a certain roll of randomness that the computer. So he'll give me basic seeds, but I can't purchase a seed for which I can't even go to the store yet. Purchase a seed from the store until I actually given it to me. So it's important to for him and to use the seeds. Where is Cetos? She said he was around. Ah, here he comes. He's walking out from over the bridge. As soon as he walks into your garden area, you can talk to him, and I usually do. Just kind of spam him. You just talk to him over and over. He's going to give you some seeds. So he's going to drop me a seed there. Alright, he gave me a seed. That looks like maybe a daisy or a buttercup seed. I don't know what kind of seed that is. Maybe corn. And that actually looks like an apple tree seed. So he's going to actually give me 4 seeds. That's a lot of seeds. That's more seeds than he normally would give me. Alright, so I'm going to grab these seeds and I'm going to start planting. I like to plant them in the dirt. If that really is a tree, I'm going to plant it kind of farther away from these other ones. I didn't feel like he gave us trees this quick in the past, but maybe so. So this seed, I'm not sure. I don't remember what this is, but it looks kind of like a tree seed, so I want to put it right here, kind of give it some space. It's not. It looks like another carrot, maybe. But carrots are good. Alright. So you can see these are already well watered, so I'm just going to leave them alone. But when they become dry, you can pull out your watering can and put it on there. Alright. So this is eggs. This egg's hatching. I'm going to go ahead and romance them one more time. That way we have just as many worms as we had before. Alright. Come and get me! Okay, I only have the 1 life, so again, gotta be careful. Once you get it down, I mean, you pretty much got it down. And especially with this worm one, it's the easiest one, because it's the very first one that you would do. So I promise, they get more complex from here. The minigame isn't always that simple. Alright, well, Builder's shop is now open. Great, so that means I can actually go to him and get stuff built as opposed to, you know, him only showing up whenever he's going to show up. So I'm going to go talk to him. You go to the village here and Willy Builder, and we're going to have him build a birdhouse for us. Pinata house, and I want a Sparrowmint home. And see, that's why it's so important to get coins, because look, this Sparrowmint home's not cheap. It's 165. Alright, so we're going to try to put this as close to the worm home as possible. There we go. Yep. And that's just to conserve space. I don't want to take up a bunch of space in the garden with these houses, so. Got here. What is this? Okay. Bunny comb again. He's probably going to come eat that carrot too. So this will be his second. Yep. And these are growing just fine. They may not need water. We got a ton of worms. A ton of worms, that's for sure. Oh, wow. I thought it said he had to eat 3, but I know I only had 2 carrots. Well, whatever. Oh, look, a little squirrel. Oh, and a butterfly. Or flutterscotch, as it's called. The proboscis is very funny looking. And a fly! Wow. We've got it all going on. He probably came because of the flowers. That's probably why a lot of these guys are here, is because of the flowers.
Here's a tap. Your garden.
Alright, we're level 3. Hello, bunny. And he has to eat a buttercup or a daisy, which we've got both, actually, so that could be done. And I'm going to show you something else with this buttercup, but I'm not going to do it until we've mated these sparrow mints. Egg hatched. Alright, our house is almost ready. Alright, Willie. Oh, here's Lottie. So this lady is really indispensable. She's the shop owner. And the shop is very important in this game.
Now costs
And that's just explaining the store. Boop. Alright, so now we should see little hearts over our sparrowmen's heads, which we do. So I'm going to have these little guys mate. Little sparrowment, go and meet your match right over here. Alright. A flutterscotch visitor. Where's the little flutterscotch? Alright, so you can see this is a very different setup from the worm one. We've got a lot of lives, so we're just going to kind of weave our way through here. And remember, you only have 60 seconds, so you don't want to just like hang out. You got to figure it out and then get going as soon as you can here. And this is the part where it gets a little tricky. You can see they're pretty close together, so you have to be pretty precise in the way that you move. Alright. So they're going to go mate. Here's the flutterscotch. I want to see what it takes for a flutterscotch to become a member. I just have 4 daisies, so we don't have 4 daisies yet. But we can make 2 more daisies pretty easily, I think. So let's go talk to Lottie, because she should have any seed that we've gotten from Cedos. She should have her purchase. Here we go. Seeds. And she got carrot seed. Ooh, she has turnip seed too. I really want a turnip, so I'm gonna. A turnip is good to have right now too. So I'm gonna put this turnip seed over here, and I'm gonna check out, and then I'm gonna return to the items, and then I'm gonna get 2 daisy seeds. We can get that flutterscotch, and I'm gonna plant the daisies over here with the other daisies. All right, cool. Oh yes, the little sparrowmint dance. Aw, they're so cute. Look at that.
your garden.
Oh, I leveled up again. Yay, leveling up. Alright, so we don't need to water these probably because they're pretty self-sustained plants. Alright, so you can buy romance candy, or I can just have them eat some more worms if I want them to mate again. I'll probably just have them eat another worm each. I think that'll be a little easier than spending money on candy right now. Oh, but hey, let's go back to Lottie, because if she's got that the torch, that's I wanna buy that. Yeah, she does. I want to buy this so that we can attract a moth drop, and it's going to do something else that's very important, which I'll talk about later on. Let's turn it off right now. A new chapter in the storybook. I don't really read the story that much. I mean, you can if you're super into it. I just kind of hang out. Alright, so the taffly is coming in. He's another reason I bought this torch. He's probably going to eat one of these flowers, which is not a big deal, but that's just something we need to be aware of. So now there's a turnip in the garden, which is important for a couple of reasons. First, it can attract a mouse, which is what we need to get the snake as a member of our garden. But it also has another thing that it can do, which is what I'm about to show you guys. If you notice, our worm just ate that turnip. I directed him to do so. And look! His color changed! Turned purple! So that's what you call a variant, and in this game, there's probably about 3 variants for each of the different pinatas. So that's just something that's pretty cool. I'm gonna go get a couple more turnip seeds. They're real cheap, so I'm not too worried about the cost. And plant those. Awesome. And look, variant discovered, and I get a little XP out of it, so it's a pretty cool deal. These little birds. So I got something else in mind for that third bird, and I'll show you guys what what I mean by that in the morning, or actually once it's an adult, because it does have to fully grow before we can do what I'm wanting to do. Look at that bunny. It's a little cottontail. Yeah, I wonder what the bunny comb variants are. Let's take a look. Bunny comb, bunny comb. Bunny comb, bunny comb, bunny comb. Bunny comb. Alright. The bunny comb variants. Let's see. Wild card variants. We don't have any of the things to make its variant at the moment. But that's okay. Refresh this page here. Alright, so now we're just kind of waiting until morning, because the things I want to do I kind of have to wait for, unfortunately. I can disturb the birds if I want. You can just, don't smash it with A, just tap it with X. Oh no, not a sour shelly bean. Those guys are no good. A sour shelly bean.
Here comes trouble. A sour shelly bean has found your garden. They only want one thing. A seed feast.
They eat seeds. Yeah, that's not good. Eating seeds. Oh, Pret's tail. Isn't that nice? Hey, my dog's in here with me. He looks kind of like a fox. Alright, Pret's tail. Oh, right. I was going to tap this to get the birds to come out. Come on out. Everybody out. I want that one to cocoon. Oh, Cedos is here. It's important to talk to Cedos every time he comes. Give you new seeds. That's the way you get them. Oh, that's a new seed. I think it's corn. I'm going to have you eat this one. Ooh, a bluebell. That's a bluebell flower seed. Put that there. Put the corn seed over here. Put the corn seed here. Hey, a raisant. We're just drowning in pinata, new pinatas to see. I think he's probably here because I got like 3 turnips hanging out. All right. Alright, so experiment 2, you will eat worm 5. Alright, so we've got a fully grown 3rd experiment here. So this is when I'm actually going to show you guys something kind of weird. If I can find that experiment. Fanny Franker. She's kind of a village person I never used because I never played this game online with friends. But anyway, you wanna hack your buttercup, which I can't remember which one's my buttercup. I think it's this one. Yeah, these are daisies, and that's buttercup. Uh-oh, plant dried out. Where's that? Is it this one? Oh no! That's why you gotta watch these plants. That corn is liable to dry out on you. Anyway, we wanna take this buttercup and get the flower head off of it. And I always try to replant. It's good to have kind of a constant flower garden going. Okay, and Cedos is back. We want to talk to him again. This is when things kind of get hectic. When all this stuff starts happening. Hey, that's a poppy, I think. Poppy seed. And that, okay, I know for a fact that is an apple tree seed. Okay, so we are going to plant that sucker. We're going to plant these over here. And plant this over here. And plant this over here. Okay, apple tree. You need some space, so I'm going to put you over here. Can I use my shovel to... Can't dig a hole yet. Alright, so we're just gonna plant it. Alright, here we go! Shovel upgrade! Maybe now I can dig a hole with my shovel.
This is progress.
Let's see, better shovel make you better gardener. This is a seed shovel. Oh, I can dig holes with it. Well, it's too late now. Hey, here's my mouse mallow. He's coming for the turnips.
Choo, 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 choo.
Chew, 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 chew.
Good news.
Good news, a mouse mallow's here. Yay, mouse mallow. Alright, so I gotta keep an eye on these seeds. This one too, huh? Alright. So this is what I was talking about with the Sparrowman. I'm gonna tell him to eat that buttercup flower, and you're gonna see something crazy happen. Num num num. And all of a sudden, he is transformed!
Who is a clever guard?
I turned him into a different species. Very, very strange part of this game that you can do stuff like that. Let's dry it up. Don't want it to dry up. I'm gonna keep an eye on that apple tree pretty closely. So let's look at his romance requirements. He has to eat a yellow flutterscotch, which we don't even have yet. They're not hard to get, but I don't have any flutterscotch yet. So got a mouse mallow visitor. That's good. He's gonna go after the turnips, I'm sure. And then, just to restock on worms, I'm gonna have those worms romance real quick. And I bet this mouse mallow is gonna come eat some turnips. Sure enough. And one thing to really start going here is why it's so important to at least try to get these coins, because you're gonna need a constant cash, and this is not the best way to earn money, but it's a way. The best way to earn money is actually what I'm about to show you. There's a couple of different ways. We can do it with flies, and we can do it with sparrowmans, which is what I'm about to show you. So I mean, basically, the whole point of this is you make pinatas to bring in other pinatas, to grow your garden, to make things better in your garden, and ultimately, I mean, you can sell your pinatas, because the pinata's destiny is to go out and, you know, go to a party and hang out with other pinatas. Ooh, a buzzenge. I guess because I'm growing a tree and I got a mouse. I gotta go check on this apple tree right after this too.
Well done.
Title upgrade. What am I now?
After the amount of
I'm an experienced gardener. Ooh, another shovel upgrade. That was quick. Is this gonna be the one that can, like, dig water?
you need to put some more effort in. This
Oh no, it's just stronger.
You're gardening.
Alright. Oh my gosh. So many things happening. She's good. She gets you more pinatas.
You there.
Alright. When is it gonna stop? Here's a spider. It's the only thing that can be annoying about this game is it just keeps moving.
You.
Okay, here we go. I can finally water my apple tree. I really needed it. Alright, let's get this going. Water these flowers. I think these are poppies. He's gonna eat one. Yeah, he ate that daisy. It's okay, I can show you what we do with flies next. So here's the thing, man. I mean, I made this canned dairy. It was pretty cool. But now, I mean, here in just a little bit, I'm about to sell this canned dairy. Let me see if I can sell stuff yet.
I knew extent. Okay, this is.
Sell. And later it's easier, you can quick sell. But I'm gonna sell this Candary for a cool 600 chocolate coins. And the Taffly, oh man, it's even simpler to do this with this trick with the Taffly. Literally, all you do, I bought that light, you remember that? And look, we got a snake eating our mouse. That's okay though. I bought this light, remember? Oh look, we got a Flutterscotch too, yay! Rolling in new peoples. Alright. I'm gonna turn... There's so many variants with the Flutterscotches. I'm gonna turn it... I'm gonna turn it purple or blue? I don't remember which it turns, but you just select the Flutterscotch, you put it right there. We're gonna drop this sucker in here. And just like that, we have a Serpent. Because he ate a mouse. Another shovel upgrade. This is going quick. Maybe this one is the one that digs ponds. Yep, deep enough for water to gather in. Alright, so where did that fly go? Here he is. So we want to turn this sucker on. And once that fly comes back to the ground, I'll show you what we're going to do with that. Flies are pretty abundant, so I'm not worried about keeping a fly happy. We're just going to send him right through here. You're going to direct him towards the torch, and I'm going to show you what's going to happen. What is this? Is this a hazelnut seed? Alright. He's on fire. We put him out, and we get red hot. That's what these guys are called. So this is another variant just like that, but he is very lucrative. We sell that baby. That's 2,100 coins just for that one little fly. Alright. I guess we're gonna build... Oh, this tree was drying out. I guess we're gonna make another tree. A hazelnut tree. I'm gonna give it some space. Put it right here. And we got a blue Flutterscotch. And what does he want? He has to eat a Lickitung. So we're going to have to keep a fly in here, and we're going to have to get some water, because that's what they want. So, we're going to use... Let's make a little pond. We're going to use this space here. So, I'm going to focus more on the Serpent, because of all the different things we can do with him. First I'm going to talk to Cedos again to get some new seeds, hopefully. Come on, give me the seeds, bro. Ooh, that's a new one. I believe that's a Snapdragon.
Your garden.
Let's plant these. These actually go along water, so that works out. Uh-oh, plant stunted. Plant was stunted. Oh, it's probably that one. It dried out, didn't it? No, it actually looks good. I don't know what plant was stunted. Must have been one of these flowers. Let's fill this in. He's gonna eat that bunny, isn't he? Yep, he sure is. That's okay. sell some of this candy though while we're at it. Gets us some extra coinage. And let's plan what this is. I don't remember what this is, so let's plan it over here. Must be a bush. Oh, okay, sour shelly bean visitor, so that means we need to get an apple seed because that's what he wants to eat.
Can I interest you in something seedy? Oh, no, I don't mean like that.
Yeah, here we go. We're gonna place that seed, not plant it, place it. That's a very important difference. Okay. Okay, I like Brett's tails, but I'm actually gonna sell him because I don't want him getting in fights with some of the other pinatas. He's a very confrontational pinata. Okay, what you may not have just seen happen here is he just ate that. Oh, here's Bart. He just ate that apple seed. That will actually turn him into a good pinata. So he's gonna kind of cocoon over, and he's gonna become a good pinata.
Hey, hey.
Oh, I forgot about her. Yeah, she comes to help water stuff.
Hey there, worker.
All right. I guess everybody's coming to town now. Hey, a buzzle gum.
Your garden has a... Your gardening...
Oh my god. Okay, I get it. My gardening's improving. I'm trying to water. I gotta go water this hazelnut tree or whatever. It actually looks like it's good. Hey, Cedos is back. Hey, look a toad. So I didn't have to have much water, you saw there. So that's good. Because we want to start getting the serpent stuff going. I am going to need the fly though. Oh, he just threw out 3 of the same seed. Let me get rid of this shelly bean. Don't really need him for right now. Let's water these bad boys. There we go. It's already dried out. That one looks like it's over wet. Unlocked a new chapter in the storybook. Water lily seed, watercress seed. So I need a seed actually is what I need. Hey, hazelnut tree's done. A raisant visitor. It's got 2 trees, which is cool. And he wants to eat fruit, right? Yeah, he needs to eat 3 fruit of any kind. Where's my other sparrow at? It's hard to keep track of these little critters. Have them mate again. Alright, here we go. Alright, got those guys mating. So now Hey, check out this pumpkin. It's pretty dried out. I think right before I did that, it said that we had a squazzle coming in. These poppies are done. What does the squazzle want? I assume it wants to eat something. Yeah, it wants to eat hazelnuts. We don't have any hazelnuts just yet. Ooh, gotta get these chilies watered. Alright, now it's probably going to be cheaper and easier to do love candy instead of having them eat worms over and over. So we'll do that.
I think
Your garden.
Ooh, garden space upgrade. So this one, it kind of gets wild because you know, we've got this kind of machine going of experience and pinatas, and then we get more space in our garden, so then we got to deal with that. Which is, you know, it's not a bad thing, but it's just different. Those chilies are done. That looks like a flower seed. Let's water this pumpkin. This thing. As you can see, now we're stretched out a little bit. We can start smashing this stuff and earning some coins. Probably make this water feature a little bigger. Oh, there's a blackberry bush we were growing. I was wondering what that was. Alright. So we're just gonna dig out this water a little farther. Just to give us some more water in our area. And connect with this little water feature that's already there. This will attract some more animals looking for a different kind of home. Some pinatas looking for a different, you know, landscape. So we had soil, we had grass, now we have water. I'll extend this a little farther. Maybe right here's where we'll stop. Oops. It's not what I wanted to do. And whack that soil. And then just kind of extend this out here. Just like so. There we go. Oh, is this dried out? Yeah, it is. Got a lot of different fruits and veg. Oh, a sour sherbet. Actually, I think that pumpkin is what I need to get rid of the sour sherbet. It's almost done. He just bit that guy. chili. I don't want to grow another chili, so I'm just going to sell this. And an apple seed. I don't need that, so I'm going to sell that too.
Are you selling?
I'll put this carrot over here. Is this pumpkin done yet? Not yet. Alright, so eventually, I mean, we're going to get rid of the home that the worms live in because we don't need this many worms and we don't need this home taking up space in our garden. Because we've pretty much done everything we can with worms besides the variants, which we'll get to. I'm going to hack this one down. Okay, so Sour Sherbet's hanging out. We don't actually want him in our garden right now because we're not ready for him. So I'm going to give him a nice little whack here. And that should kind of tell him, hey, get out. Yes, he's flying away now. Alright. I want to get this seed over here. Now, we're going to have him eat that one. Because that'll give us another variant. Okay, so now we're going to have the experiments made again, but this time we're going to use candy because we've made enough money now that it's going to be cheaper to do it this way. So candy. Just get a couple pieces, one for each of them. Have him eat one. Alright. And you can actually go ahead and have this one eat one, even though he hasn't made it before. It'll still work. Because we have actually met the romancing requirement one time, that's all it really takes. Ooh, pumpkin. Water. Oh, I'm gonna take the water off, otherwise it's gonna drown that pumpkin. And I mean, really, you make money back off of that candy if you collect enough chocolate in this little mini game. So buying the candy is just much easier than actually like wasting pinata every time, especially for these guys. So we're done with that. Yeah, I'm glad I took it off there. Now it's overwatered a little bit still. Let's see. Another bluebell. I don't need another one of those. I definitely don't need another chili. And that's a carrot. Yeah, I'll grow the carrot. Carrots are always worth growing. Look, we got a new flutterscotch. So now we've got a new flutterscotch. Is that a moth drop? Yeah, it must be a moth drop. Not a flutterscotch. Sweet. Or did we get a new flutterscotch though? Hey, we did. So I'm gonna keep kind of pounding this old dirt out. That's good. Breaking all this stuff up. Golly, when will this pumpkin be done? It's taking as long as a tree. Alright, so one of these experiments I'm going to turn into a Kandari again. Oops. There we go. You can see that little ant, he's actually getting fruit off of the tree. Hey, a quackberry. He's actually getting fruit off the tree so that he can eat it, so that he, because that's his condition. So that's an example of a wild pinata kind of doing its own thing in order to get in. Newtgat. I'm pretty sure Newtgats I can only get in the garden if I have like a ton of bulrushes. I don't have any bulrushes yet, so maybe a while. Or actually, I think I'm thinking of the dragum fly. All right, so where's that third experiment for? Eat that, would you? I'm gonna leave that I'm gonna leave him as a Kandari too. So. I'm gonna start selling a few of these worms. We don't need them all, and we're probably gonna knock down the house now too. That's really the only way to get rid of the house is to knock them down. So I'm gonna sell that one. God, what is with him and the chilies? Get all these chili seeds. Another chili seed! Oh my god. He's really into the chili seeds. Are you kidding? It's still not done? This thing is taking forever. We'll sell worm 8, why not? Alicatoad's here. He needs a fly though. I don't think I have any flies. I haven't had a fly in a while, actually. What's this worm? Ooh, this is the Gatherling? Is that what her name is? I can't remember. Let's see. Yep, Gatherling. Alright, let's sell this worm too. Quackberry visitor. Where's that Quackberry? There he is. What does he want? He has to eat a piece of bread. Oh, that's actually pretty simple. Bread. I'm trying to remember how I can make bread. Is it over here? Might just be a thing. Yeah, it's totally just a thing. Alright, sweet. So I'm just going to drop this bread right here for him. If he wants it, he can have it. If not, it'll just sit there. He needs to eat a Alicatoad, which we still haven't been able to attract. Did he eat that bread? I think he did. Yeah, sweet. So he should become a member in just a second. Yep, there he goes. Oh my god. What is with this pumpkin, man? Take forever. Alright, so we want to make new colors of flutterscotches. To do that, we'll need a buttercup head. Where's that new flutterscotch? Drop. Oh, the Raisant's ready. We are just getting little guys left and right now. Alright. This white flutterscotch, why don't you eat this, please? Shovel upgrade.
Well done.
Hey, yellow flutterscotch. Let's make a red one now. Is this thing still not done? Good lord. Hey, a squazzle. Alright, we're gonna take this over here. We're gonna plant this one. We're gonna plant this one. Take this over here to him. Hey, eat that, please. A gooseberry. The gooseberries taste like gooseberries. What's this? It's a sunflower. Sunflowers are good. Well, let's plant it. Plant it, plant it, plant it! Oh my gosh, this pumpkin. I don't remember a pumpkin ever taking this long. Ever. Hey, there's a taffly finally. So at this point, I'm just gonna overwater it. I don't even care. Bunch of apples hanging out. What does he want? He has to eat blackberries. We do have blackberries. Or we will. Honestly, you know what it is? I think this flower is messing it up. I'm just gonna move this flower. Because there's no reason for it to be taking this long. A fudge hog! Oh, what does he have to do? I think he has to eat worms and eat a thistle.
Look, there's a...
Yeah, I guess let's build a... Oh, here's the fucking... It's the fucking bat again, and my pumpkin's still not ready. I need this pumpkin. I guess let's grow a thistle real quick, in case one of those guys shows up. Thistles are bad plants, but as far as the bad plants go, they're not that bad. But you need it for if you want a fudge hog, so here it is, thistle. And you can't just like break the thistle, he's gonna actually like eat it. So I'm gonna plant it over here in the corner. Wait, what? I didn't get my thistle. What's up with that?
Hello. Chocolate cash melting in your pocket.
She probably said something and I wasn't paying attention. There we go. Thistle it up. You don't have to put any water on the thistle. I'll tell you that right now. Alright. Let's let this go. There's a mala wolf. I haven't seen one of those. Freaking bad, man. Okay, cool. Go away now. My pumpkin's not ready yet. I don't know if it'll ever be ready. I don't know why this pumpkin's taking so long. I probably could have grown another pumpkin in the time it's taken for this pumpkin to grow. He's gonna want to eat some worms, I think. Cedos, what's up, man? What you got for me? I think I already grew one of those. I think I'm growing one of those right now. Yeah, it's a gooseberry. Hey, give me another seed, man. No? No dice? Hey, the pumpkin's finally done. Okay, so this is what you do with the pumpkin for that bat, okay? This is so stupid. It took forever to grow that stupid thing. And now I'm just gonna have it, change. So you get this guy, and I always do gold. I mean, it costs more money, but it's really, like, you don't want to do silver or copper. I feel like you just need to go ahead and do the gold. Is he killing my first worm? That's a bummer. Well, goodbye, worm 1. Oh well. That's a bummer, but... Tinker advice. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We need some more romance candy.
I interest you in something
We're gonna spend a lot of
seedy.
time going back and forth with this lady. Alright.
There's a
Oh no, a fight? Between what and what? A butterfly and a friggin' sparrowmint? I've never seen that happen. That is wild. Okay, well, they're gonna fight, and I have to watch this whole fight in this stupid camera mode. Because the first time they fight, you gotta watch it. I wonder if this is just the introduction to the Doctor, because I've never seen a butterfly fight with a sparrowmint. It's weird, man. Things are happening that I can't see because I'm waiting for this fight to end. Oh my gosh, hurry up! Looks like he's like forming up static electricity or something. Okay, the bird won. It's all not super awesome, actually, kind of sad. Hey. Okay, I get it. You won. I don't want that canary to eat that thistle. Oh yeah, see, this is just the... No, this isn't the Doctor. Oh boy. A weedling. Oh, he's gonna want to take my weed away. My little thistle. Oh yeah. Oh, the sour Crolla. I forget how to get rid of him. Candy. He eats candy.
I'm sorry. Your garden.
Okay. Oh no, I don't want to help you. Oh god, it's not stopping. Okay, come help my little guy. Is this a jack-o'-lantern yet? Yes, it is. Okay, so jack-o'-lantern, I'm gonna put you over here, 'cause this is where the sour guys come from. Dastardos.
Let me.
Dastardos is an evil and dastardly man. Oh. Look at that, it's drying out. Almost lost. Did we finish this thing? Yeah, I guess we did. Oh my gosh. Can't I just sell the quackberry before a fight actually happens? Forgot about these guys. Chameleon. Well, I guess we're gonna have to watch that play out. Hazelnut seed. I'm gonna put in a hole here. Drop this in. Got a new Bunnery resident. Who's ill? Is it this one? Call a doctor.
Oh. If you...
Oh, Kandari, I mean, it's worth it, I guess, to heal him. Let's have, Experiment eat this. What is up with this duck? Now it's fighting that experiment. Can I stop him? Whack. I'm gonna sell this duck. This quackberry is nothing but trouble. Nothing but trouble, that quackberry. Hey, would you like eat this, please? Thanks. It's the second fight he started. I'm not giving you a piece of bread, bro. Let's have these guys mate. Experiment 5, will you please eat this candy? Where is that flower I planted? I really don't need a squazzle right now, I feel like. Get rid of this squazzle. Hey, we about to have a new flutterscotch. Got so many already, but he's gonna eat that daisy. Since we're gonna get a new flutterscotch, I'm gonna go ahead and plant this anew. Put this flower over here. Alright, so we're gonna get the flutterscotch to eat this flower now. Nom 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 nom. And we grew a tulip. And now we have a green flutterscotch. What does this guy want? He has to eat 3 watercress flowers. We don't even have a currently grown watercress. I'm sorry about that, buddy. Do we have another worm I can use here? That's a regular worm, right? He's got to eat a water lily. Another shovel upgrade. Just what I wanted.
At last.
I'm a real gardener now. With my fancy shovel. Got my jack-o'-lantern hanging out. That bat hasn't come back yet. What's up, Kandari? He has to eat what? He has to eat a yellow flutterscotch. Jeez. It's quite a task. Quite a task. I haven't seen any flies in a while. I wonder why. I really need a fly so that I can start doing this. You know what? I don't know why I'm waiting for a fly when I can just have her fetch me a fly.
If you
Don't do anything but express. The other one is way too slow. Flies are only 600 coins for express anyway. See, I need another fly so I can get the toad, so I can have the serpent, and it's a whole thing. Also, what does he need? He has to eat a mouse mallow. So this mouse mallow has to eat. So he's a resident, so hopefully that means he'll eat him here in just a sec. I'm waiting for that bat to come back to eat this thing. Hey, Snake! You just gonna let this tasty mouse run around? Whatever. Yeah, experiments are all hanging out in here. Tap. Rat-a-tat-tat. Time to wake up. You little experiment, I would like you to eat this candy here. Please. If you'd be so kind. Eat the candy. That would be great. There we go. Alright, sweet. So once she catches it, you just go to replace. And you pay for it.
no job too small. Pick up.
You know, technically I could just farm flies and turn them into red hots and make tons of money. In fact, why don't I just start doing that? That sounds like actually a really, really good idea. Because they only cost 600 to catch, and then I can sell them for 2100s when I turn them into red hots. So, really, I get paid to do that over and over. What's this pretzel? He wants a... Oh, he has to eat a cluckles or a bunnycomb. Become a resident. So I could put a chicken in here. But I'm good. Hey, look! That bat's finally gonna eat my jack-o'-lantern. Sweet. That's what it needs, right? Yeah, it has to eat a jack-o'-lantern. He's headed towards it, so I would assume he's gonna eat it. Sweet. And that's how you turn a sour bat into a new friend. It's as simple as that. He's gonna cocoon any second here. Let's watch him as he does. What is he doing? Oh! You son of a gun! Well, I guess I'm gonna call the doctor because right before you changed, you decided you were gonna be a jerk. Alright.
You've been awarded a piece of the tower.
Uh-oh. These guys look like they mean business.
Oh no!
A ruffian is on the way. That does not look like a bat, but away it went. Ah, badge sickle. Good old badgers.
A bicycle.
I think she's got another fly for me. She does. Catch another one. Why not? Start making that money. Oh, the squazzle touched the torch. Stop it, stop, 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 stop. Stop moving! Okay. Let's turn that off for a sec. Surely she hasn't already caught one. No, she's out. Buttercup. Sour crawler. Uh-oh. Where is it? There it is. I have to have a bird bath? Okay. Simple enough.
Good morning.
Hey, where's the bird bath at?
Did
I
you
need a
care
bird
that
bath. A bird bath. Let's put that right. Cha. Now what do you want? And here's to drink a bottle of medicine. Hey, it's Ivor. Okay, so we need to hit him once to get him out of here. And then we need to go to Costalot store.
Good morning. How are you today?
I believe it's honey. Buy some honey. And you put it down. Let's put it down over here. And then if we have what's his face? Bart. Or Goku, as I like to call him, because it's clearly Sean Shamel or whatever his name is. And then we're gonna go back here, get the fly that we want. Alright, let's put the fly down over here. And hey, why don't you go catch me another fly? That would be great. And another fly. Why not? And we got a bottle of medicine now. Which is what we wanted. Hey, squirrel, you got in the way of my water can. Don't be like that, man. Alright, Sauerkraut is probably going to hang out over here somewhere. So we're going to put this down right there. Okay, caught the pinata I want.
Hi. Pick up. You.
And got a nice little economy going.
Good day to you. I'm thinking of...
Let's put this medicine over here. Sweet. He's gonna eat that medicine. We're all good. Get this fly.
No way. You. Keep.
It's a great way to farm money. All you need is a torch, Gretchen, and flies.
You've been awarded...
Right. Probably, got a new ant resident.
Good evening. So I'm not the only person who can't afford a sleeper. And hey, got some work? No, no. Hey, I don't want a store full of pick.
Alright. Fly.
Keep.
Another fly. Turn this on. That squirrel, I tell you, man. Where did that fly go? Yo, fly. Fly through here. Ugh, I hate when they do this. They just fly around in circles. Bro, go through the fire. Here we go. Now he's got a straight shot. And somehow he still screwed it up. What just flew through there? The freaking bat. Are you kidding me? Took so long. He already has another. She already has another fly for me.
Hey, got some work? Pick.
Alright, that's enough grinding for now. Some enough money making now. For now. Come on. There we go. Boop. He's probably gonna start fights. What's up, Cedos? Hey, another tree. Just put it right here. Sherbet? Let's get rid of the Sherbet for right now. Yeah, sure, let's give him 10 grand. This one's quick. I buy a water lily seed now? Or I can't because he
How are
hasn't
you today?
gotten it yet.
Bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and ready to spend.
Let's see. Water lily. Blackberry? Nope. I don't have it.
Thank you.
So this rotting apple. I don't think I'm quite a master romancer of these guys yet. Okay. Well, I think with all this activity, now's a good time to pin it, guys. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please check me out on YouTube and Twitch. Joe Show Play, both places. No spaces in Joe Show Play. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next time.